Right, guys, let's go to this question. This is not completion, one of the most important questions in the IELTS exam, right? This is not very difficult. මේක අපි සාමාන්‍යයෙන් ගත්තොත් ගොඩක් අමාරු question එකක් නෙමෙයි, right? Matching headings, matching features, matching information වගේ question එක ගත්තම this is not very difficult, but you have to learn the steps, right? There are a few steps that you have to follow, right? Okay, so let's go to the steps one by one, right? How can we tackle this question, right? So you know that there are two main categories, right? We can categorize IELTS reading questions into two main categories, right? Order questions and disorder questions, right? So what is this question? What is the category, right? This is coming under order category, right? This is an order question. ඒ කියන්නේ උත්තර අපිට පිළිවෙලට order එකකට හම්බ වෙනවා. For example, question number 1, question number 2, 3, 4. ඔයාට පැරා එකේ order එකකට තමයි හම්බෙන්නේ paragraph එකේ. Right? Mix වෙලා නැහැ. Right? So that is why this is somewhat easy. Right? You can find all the answers in your paragraph in order. Right? So you have to understand that first. This is an order question. Right, okay. Let's go to the steps one by one. Right. The very first step is what you have to do. You have to read the instructions. Right? This is very important. Right? I'm going to highlight that. Right. You need to read the instructions first. Right? That is the number one step. Right? So the examiner gives you the instructions. So you have to write just one word. You can't write more than one word, right? Or make you උත්තරේ හැටියට answer එක හැටියට more than one word එක වචනයකට වඩා උත්තරේ ලියලා තියෙනවා නම් ඔයාගේ answer එක වැරදි. So you have to understand you can only write one word as your answer, right? So that is very important. That is step number 1. You need to read the instruction. Then number 2, you can read the heading. So heading is given, right? Always heading is given. So you can read the heading. That is step number 1. Sorry, that is step number 2. Right? You can read the headings. Right. Then, so what you're going to do now? You have already read the instructions. You have read the heading given, right? Now what you are going to do, right? Now you have to go to the passage, right? This is the passage. Inside this passage, you have what? You have paragraphs, right? This is the passage. Inside this passage, මේ passage එක ඇතුලේ ඔයාලට දීලා තියෙනවා paragraphs, right? Paragraphs තියෙනවා අපිට. Right? There are a number of paragraphs, right? You don't need to count the number of paragraphs. So what you have to do is you can start from which para? දැන් අපි කොතනින්ද මේක පටන් ගන්නේ? Right? අපි instruction read කරා. ඊළඟට අපි heading එක read කරා. අපි දන්නවා මේක order question එකක් කියලා. Right? Right? අපි දන්නවා මේක order question එකක් කියලා. දැන් අපි පටන් ගන්නේ මොන para එකෙන්ද? Right? So you're going to start from which para? You're going to start from the middle para, right? අපි පටන් ගන්නේ first para එකෙන් නෙමෙයි මේ question එක. අපි middle para එකක් මේකේ, right? ඔයාලට select කරගන්න පුළුවන්, right? මෙතන අපි middle para එකක්. I select this one, right? You can select one of the middle paragraphs, right? You can select one of the middle paragraphs. Middle එකේ තියෙන paragraph එකක් ඔයාලට select කරගන්න පුළුවන්. Then what you have to do? You can skim first two lines. පළවෙනි lines දෙක skim කරන්න. Right? පළවෙනි lines දෙක skim කරලා අපි මෙතනදී අපේ heading එක තමයි locate කරගන්නේ. අපි heading එක read කරන්නේ. We have already read the heading, right? Right? You went through the heading. So what you have to do is you have to now locate the heading, right? So what you have to do is you have to skim first two lines. Middle para එකේ first two lines skim කරන්න. Right? You can skim first two lines, right? And then you can locate the heading, right? Skim කරනවා කියනවා para එකේ පළවෙනි lines දෙක බලාගෙන you don't need to read, right? අපි read කරනවා නම් තමයි අපිට වෙලාව යන්නේ, but skimming වලදී අපිට ලොකු time එකක් යන්නේ නැහැ, right? Okay, right. ඔයාලට පුළුවන් heading එක locate කරන්න, right? For example මේක නෙමෙයි කියලා හිතන්න, right? මේකේ ඔයාලට heading එක locate කරගන්න බෑ. Then what can you do, right? Forget this para. Go to the above one or the below one, right? උඩ හරි යට හරි තියෙන para එකට ගිහිල්ලා skim කරලා බලන්න, right? Like that you can find the paragraph. You can locate the correct paragraph, right? So that is important. අපි මේ විදිහට තමයි අදාළ para එක select කරගන්නේ. Why we skim only first two lines, right? What is the reason? අපි පළවෙනි lines දෙක විතරක් skim කරන්නේ, right? මෙතනදී heading එකක්, right? heading එක සාමාන්‍යයෙන් para එකේ උඩ, right? top එකේ තමයි locate වෙලා තියෙන්නේ. right? එතකොට අපි මුළු para එකම skim කරන්න අවශ්‍ය නැහැ. ඒක time waste එකක්. ඔයාලට පුළුවන් para එකේ උඩ කොටස top part එක පළවෙනි lines දෙක skim කරලා, right? heading එක locate කරගන්න, right? Now you can find the answer, right? අපි අදාළ para එක හොයාගත්තා. කොහමද අපි හොයාගත්තේ? අපි heading එක ගත්තා. ඒක අපි paragraph එකේ පළවෙනි line දෙක skim කරලා අපි heading එක locate කරගත්තා. Why? Heading is always located at the bottom, at the top, right? Top එකේ තමයි heading එකක් locate වෙලා තියෙන්නේ. So no worries, right? So you don't need to read, you don't need to skim the entire para. You can skim first two lines and then locate the heading, right? Once it is over, once it is done, you can find the answers now, right? Because this is an order question, you don't need to worry. Why? All the answers are often than not all the answers are located in one paragraph. ගොඩක් දුරට එක para එකක් paste කරගෙන answers ටික exam එක locate කරනවා, but සමහර විට more than one para දෙකකට යන්නත් පුළුවන්, right? So you have to understand that. හැබැයි there's an order එකක් maintain වෙනවා, right? order එක maintain වෙනවා. ඒක ඔයාලට මෙතන වාසියක් කරගන්න පුළුවන්. Why? පිළිවෙලට උත්තර ටික තියෙන්නේ, right? That is the advantage, right? So now we can do one by one. You first read the first statement, right? Then you can go to the paragraph and find the answer, right? Then you can read the next one, right? Can find the answer. Like that, you can find the answers, right? I'm not going to find the exact answers here, right? The exact answers හොයන්නේ නැහැ. මම මෙතන ඔයාලට steps ටික one by one මුලින්ම අපි instruction read කරනවා. ඊට පස්සේ අපි heading එක ගන්නවා. ඊට පස්සේ මැද para එකක් select කරලා first two lines skim කරලා තමයි අපි අදාළ para එක හොයාගන්නේ, right? මම exact answers හොයන්නේ නැහැ මෙතන, right? මම ඔයාලට steps ටික තමයි මෙතනදී explain කරන්නේ කොහොමද මේක යන්නේ කියලා. This is a very easy question, not difficult, right? You can do this very quickly, right? You can save your time here, right? That time can be allocated in difficult questions such as matching headings, matching features, MCQ 1 or 4, and true false not given, right? This is one of the easiest questions. You should be able to do it very quickly. So that is very important, okay? That is very important. So you can do one by one, right? para එකේ ගොඩක් දුරට ඔයාලට answers මේ විදිහට පිළිවෙලට first one, second one, third one, right? order එකකට හම්බ වෙනවා. සමහර විට ඊළඟ para එකටත් exam එකේ යන්න පුළුවන්. But order එක maintain වෙනවා, right? order එක maintain වෙනවා because this is an order question, right? So guys, this is how you can do this question, right? Not a difficult one. You have to practice all the steps, right? You have to do papers, you have to do mock tests, right? You have Cambridge books and you can do the mock papers and practice, master, right? Make a master karagana. Then this is going to be very easy for you guys, right?